Daily Broadside, day 677. Last night I was perusing some old Louis C.K. stand-up bits on the talk of ticks, and Louis C.K. I find one of the most amazing and brilliant comics of all time. Not just now, but he's probably in my number one if I really had to put a number on him. But at any rate, he's talking about sharks. I'm sure you've seen it if you're any fan of stand-up comedy. He's talking about, I wonder if sharks know that we know that they've got that fin sticking up out of the water, you know, and they're over there like, and gives them like a French accent. He's like, we sneak up on the beachgoers, and they're like, there's a shark right there, you know. So he's talking about this, and I got to thinking, I was like, you know, sharks and fish in general probably have no idea that they even have that, because I don't think they have the ability to move it. You know, the orcas can bend it over, but I feel like that's like, you know, what's it called? Not lethargy, atrophy. And it just atrophies and bends over. Maybe they don't even know it's bent over, right? So I was thinking, like, maybe all fish I think it's your dorsal. Maybe that's the two on the side. I don't know. Whatever the big one up in your back is, they may not know they even have it. Because remember, a fish's eyes are here. They can't look up and back. And then I got to thinking about what other animals have protuberances and weird appendages and whatnot on their body that they don't even know they have, right? So I thought of a rhino. Rhino's got eyes that side of his head. I bet a rhino doesn't even know he has that. I mean, he knows he has it because he uses it to attack things and whatnot and defend things off, but he probably doesn't know what it looks like or how big it is or anything like that. It's like a fat guy in his penis, you know, at the YMCA taking a shower. He don't know what he's got going on down there. Last time he saw that, he was prepubescent, you know what I mean? But anyway, that pituitary disorder will really ruin your chances of seeing your own genitalia. A horseshoe crab probably doesn't know they have that long spiny thing. They have no idea what their shell looks like. I don't even know if they have eyes. I picked one of those things up at a children's science museum before, and I didn't see any eyes on those bastards. Baboons, I wonder if they're able to even look back with that big plume of hair and crap they got on their body. They may not even know that their entire ass is hairless and weird looking, and it really disturbs much of us that see them. Why they intend on putting those things in zoos, I have no idea, because nobody wants to see that. Baboons are disgusting creatures. Get that weird face, big old plumey hair, and no ass hair. What is God doing? I don't get it. What's the other one? Chameleons. They've got that weird horn thing, kind of like those dinosaurs had. They may not know they have that. I'm sure they're aware that they change colors, because if they don't, chameleons are a lot stupider than I thought. Because wouldn't it be weird if you didn't know? Like, you just, I mean, how old is a chameleon then the one day that he realizes, damn, I matched this branch. I was purple a minute ago, and now I'm brown. You know, like, they're just completely whatever. Yeah. Black widows probably have no idea that they've got a red hourglass on their ass. And I think it's just the females that have that. Those are really the only ones that I came up with. But while we're talking about animals, I got to thinking about my dog, because the dog that I have taken ownership of is mildly insane. And I thought to myself, it started playing and chasing its own tail and was playing with whatever in the house and all. And I was like, I wonder why only dogs chase their tails. You never see like a lion out in the wild chasing its own tail. You don't see a dingo. You don't see hyenas. You don't see wombats. Nothing out there chases its own tail than a damn dog. What's that all about? What is programmed in that dog's mind? Is it that bored that it's got to have something to play with at all times? And another thing about animals, I'll say this. Groundhogs, right? I have a problem with groundhogs when they're near my property. I think I've discussed this in the past. But Groundhog Day, right? I saw something about Groundhog Day the other day. Actually, it was last night. And they were talking about, like, how many days that movie is supposed to have lasted. And originally, the premise of the movie was written to where it was like 10,000 days, 10,000 years. I don't know what it was. But most people like to think that it's like, what was it? I can't remember what they said. The dog just barks. Like 400, 500 days. I don't know, whatever it is. But here's the thing, right? He spends all his time, like, perfecting this pursuit of Andy McDowell. Punxsutawney, Philadelphia, or Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, has like 5,800 people in it currently. I don't know what it was in the early 90s, but let's say it's even half that. And there's 2,600 people in there, or whatever that comes out to be. I think I could have found somebody better than Andy McDowell. In fact, that weird half balding dude that steps in the water every day, I think he's better looking than Andy McDowell. I just find it hard to believe he put all that time and effort into Andy McDowell. She got them spaced out teeth and that weird smile. That's not a good look for Bill Murray, who is my favorite actor. So I don't really get that's going on. And another thing about that Punxsutawney thing, they go to Gobbler's Knob. I'll just leave this here, but Gobbler's Knob sounds really sexual. I don't know what the etymology is, why they call it that, but I don't know if that was like the make-out point for all the kids, the teeny boppers in the 50s, but Gobbler's Knob that's mildly disgusting. I don't know why we're bringing that into the groundhog world. And everything in Pennsylvania is a township. I know it's not a state, it's a commonwealth, like Kentucky and Massachusetts and Pennsylvania. Is that the only ones? I think it might be the only. And Virginia. So there's 4 of them. I don't know if townships exist in those, but there's townships all over Pennsylvania for whatever reason. So anyway, I don't know. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Giddy.